Psst. Psst. Wake up. Wake up. Please wake up. I'm getting so worried about you. Thank goodness. I was so worried you wouldn't wake up. You were out for such a long time. I'm guessing it's because your sleeping schedule is so off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, no worries. Take a good look around. You'll have all the time in the world to fix your sleeping schedule now. I have to say, you look pretty calm for someone who just woke up tied in my basement. Like, I was expecting you to fidget or scream or something. Please don't tell me you're used to this. I hope this is the first time this really happened to you. I'd get really jealous if I wasn't the first person to kidnap you. That act is very special to me. Or maybe there's some other reason you're so tame. I don't know, your eyes look almost kinda glazed to me. You alright? Well, okay. You can tell me about it when you're comfortable. There's no rush. Like I said, we have all the time in the world now. All the time in the world for just you and me and these soundproof walls. Oh, and I'm sorry to say, but, well, okay, I'm not really sorry. But I'll be keeping you all to myself. How could I not? When I'm so madly in love with you. I mean, I made about 1,000 alt accounts just so I can give you positive encouragement online, without it trying to seem like it's all coming from one person. Now that I think about it, it probably would have been way more effective if I didn't tell you that. Oh well, too late now. I meant what I said those compliments, though. So I hope you take them to heart. But I'm getting off track here. Where was I? I'm sure I had some sort of roadmap for what I wanted to say. Oh, right. Like I was saying, I'll be keeping you all to myself. You know what that means, right? You'll never be able to see your friends again. But that's okay. You have me now. I'll be sharing your hobbies and whatnot, so you don't need any friends. Wait, what's that? You don't have any friends? Holy shit, well, good then, because, like I said, you don't need them, and you have me, so, yeah. We'll watch movies together, play games together, talking to each other, staying up all night way later than we should. I'll fulfill all those roles for you, so don't worry. Seriously, please don't. But anyway, now that you're here, you won't have to see your family either. I don't want to leave some sort of trail that can lead back to us. So I'm sorry to say, but it looks like they'll be missing you. No, that is not true. They would definitely miss you. You are so precious and valuable and just a wholesome little treasure. How could they not? They'd have to be crazier than me not to miss you. Just think about how lonely and empty your room would feel without you. It'd be like a graveyard. You know what? I can prove it. As much as it pains me to use my spying skills and tools on someone other than you, I'll be using them on your family. I'll give you all the recordings and audios of your family just bawling their eyes out, crying about how much they missed you. That way you could see for yourself just how irreplaceable you are. And at the same time, well, I can't let you communicate with your family for reasons I said before, but if I spy on them for you, you can see for yourself how they're doing. You know, like, check up on them. You have no idea just how precious you really are. You're my wholesome cinnamon bun. Okay, maybe the word wholesome doesn't sound very convincing coming from me. After all, I did intimidate one of our teachers with anonymous death threats into cutting you some slack. But still, you're my cinnamon bun. Don't give me that doubtful look. Here, look into my eyes. Read after me. I am a cinnamon bun. Again. Good. And don't forget that. Or I'll think of something. I always thought my threats to you were not leaving or cheating on me. Not this. You're so wonderful, I just sort of assumed you'd see it yourself. You're funny, you're cute. That's not true. You're cute. Cuter than cute. Bunnies and kittens wish upon shooting stars that they were half as cute as you. And their wish doesn't come true, obviously, because you are so tremendously cute. You know when you see something super adorable that you just want to squeeze it until its eyes pop out of its sockets? That's how I feel about you. Well, I'll restrain myself, though. Wouldn't want to hurt you. But, okay, how do I say this? Okay, I know you can't see it. Mainly because you're tied up in this chair and can't really turn around to see that wall behind you. But that wall is completely covered in pictures of you. I spent a small fortune on ink just to put you all over my wall. Here, I'll show you. Just let me turn you around. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna cut you loose out of those ropes. There you go. And you can turn around and look for yourself. See? I wasn't lying. And it's a big wall too, right? It takes a lot of pictures to cover. There's not a single duplicate, I might add. Would I plaster pictures of you all over my wall if you weren't so amazingly cute? I think not. And it's not just that, but I even kiss the pictures goodnight before I go to bed. It's one of my favorite bedtime routines. Right below listening to audio I edited to make it sound like you were confessing to me. But now that you're out of those ropes, let's take advantage of this opportunity. Come here. Give me a hug. You really need one. There's no shame in it. No, you're not disgusting. I'm not going to be grossed out by hugging you. I want to hug you. My arms are wide open. So don't leave me hanging. Come here, give me a hug. There we go. See? Doesn't that feel so much better? You might feel like you're being a bit too clingy, but I'm the one who doesn't want to let go now. Well, I suppose we can't hug forever, unfortunately. I really would like to just hug you forever, since you're so worth it. And don't let me hear you say otherwise. Because I paid a fortune on kidnapping lessons. I wouldn't want to mess kidnapping you up. I wouldn't just do that for anyone. Only for someone as breathtakingly stunning as you. Don't ask where I got the lessons. That's a trade secret. But while we're on the topic of kidnapping, I wanted to keep you here in my basement just because, I love you so much. Seriously, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, anyway, I'm not sure that imprisonment would be the best thing for your own mental health, and God, I never thought I'd actually be the one saying this. Just forget about the kidnapping, okay? You can go home if you want. Right now, all that's important is your own well-being. If you feel that's better achieved at home, then please, by all means, go home. Or, if you want, you could also stay here in my basement. It'll be a sleepover. Permanently. Actually, you don't even have to stay in my basement. You can go upstairs too if you want. Wouldn't it be such a nice change of pace? And you could always talk to me. If you stay here, we could talk all the time, easily. And even if you go home, I have your number. Well, you might want to unblock my number first. Well, numbers. But the point is, whenever you feel comfortable opening up, I'm all here for it. I know this must be a heavy for you, so I understand if you need time to process it all. Just know that I'm completely dedicated to making you feel better. And hey, once you feel better, I can just do the kidnapping you again. Pinky promise.